What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name's TJ. Welcome to Kayak USA. This week, as you can see, we are out in the backyard. We're back here because I've got a brand new tent that I want to share with you guys. This thing is brand new to the market. It just came out. This may even be the very first video on YouTube of this tent. So I'm really excited to share it with you. This is a tent like you've probably never seen before. So today's video, I'm gonna walk you around the tent while it's closed, but then we're gonna pop it open and I'm gonna show you how big this super compact tent really is. The company who makes this tent is Benny Hike, and you probably remember them from a few videos back. I reviewed their hard shell awning, that truck awning that I did the video back here in the backyard on. It was super compact, lightweight, and it had a hard shell, so you didn't have a bag to zip up and shut. Really cool. If you've never heard of Benny Hike, you need to go check out their website if you're into the overlanding stuff, because they've got a lot of really cool stuff. They got some engineers over there that is really, they're stepping outside of the box, and you're gonna see a lot of what I'm talking about today's video. I'm gonna point out a few things in just a minute that you don't see on the outside of this tent, which you see on all of the other tents that I reviewed here on the channel. Let me show you the tent. All right, so like I said, this is the Bivy 3-person hard shell rooftop tent. And for comparison sizes, if you guys are interested in this thing, my truck is the short wheelbase Toyota Tacoma. So I've got the 5-foot bed, and as you can see, it fits perfectly on top of this bed. And I've got it mounted on a Diamondback HD cover. Now, this is the best bed cover on the market, probably in the world. I've got a full video on the install of this Diamondback if you're interested in it. And when I ordered the Diamondback, I had them install their track system, and I also had their new Skyline HD rack from Yakima. So when you order your Diamondback, you can actually order your Yakima racks with it from the same website, so you don't have to go to different places. But that's what this is. This is the Diamondback HD, and it has the Skyline, the Yakima Skyline HD rack system, and that's how I've got this thing mounted. Don't pay any attention to these struts right here. I'm actually working on something where I can actually raise this rooftop tent up in the front and pop open my Diamondback in the front and the back without taking my tent off. It's just a little something I've been working on. If you're interested in how I built that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video on how I modified this. But I've been fabbing it up for about a week now, and it's turning out really cool. I'm actually able to keep my tent on the truck and still utilize my Diamondback, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, let me know if you're interested. I'll make a video on it. This video is about the Benny Hike Bivy tent. One thing you're gonna notice right off the bat is the shape of the shell. You know, traditionally you're used to these rooftop tents all being either a perfect flat top with a square or maybe even a bubble top, but this one is shaped so that it's aerodynamic. It's got a nice flow down the top. It is a hard plastic top, and I can't remember what they called this material. I'll put it on the screen right here, what it's made out of, but it's like UV resistant. It doesn't crack. Like, it's really that nice hard top. You don't have to worry about it. What you don't see are struts or hinges or latches or anything. Look how clean cut this is. I mean, it's completely slick down all 4 sides of this tent. And you know, the struts that you're looking at here, these don't go with the tent. Like I said, that's something that I'm building for mounting my tent. The tent itself has no struts on the outside, no latches, no hinges. They were able to engineer it so it's all kind of self-contained inside the shell, so you don't have to worry about weather getting to anything. This shell completely hides everything. So the way you get to it, let's see if I can get it up under here. And I got them tucked out of the way. You got a strap here with a little, if I can get this gimbal in there, with a little quick draw attachment right here. There it is. It's a little buckle. It's just a little cam buckle, just like you have on regular ratchet straps or the cam straps. There's one there, and then there's one here, and I just kind of got them the webbing tucked away. If I can get this gimbal there, right there you go. And you mash your little cam strap, and you just pull it down. And now, I'm trying to do all this with one hand, and now it's ready to open. Now, once you undo those straps, you just take and push this top off, and the gas struts are on the inside, and it just opened completely up. I'm gonna hop up on my wheel here, but you've got a really solid floor. So it does have a solid floor. It's got a frame that wraps the whole bottom of this thing. It's a mixture of aluminum and stainless steel stuff up under here, so you don't have to worry about rust. The ladder, as you can see, or you're fixing to be able to see, but the ladder is self-contained inside the tent, so you don't have to worry about unhooking the ladder, hooking the ladder up. It stays folded right here. So now I'm gonna grab the ladder, pull back. If I don't fall off the side of my truck doing this, hold on. And then we're gonna pull it down just like this. I opened it in my garage, so I think I got the mattress slid forward a little bit, or the wick mat. Yeah, there it goes. And here's the ladder hanging here. You undo your ladder. I ain't even got my paperwork off there yet. And you set your ladder up how you want it. And this actually is just a cover to protect the ladder from the, you know, if you get a bunch of dirt or stuff on your steps, when you fold it up, you don't get it all in there. You can actually just slide this off or to the side. I'll slide it off for now so you guys can see the whole thing. So it also comes with a shoe bag that you can leave this shoe bag attached to it and fold it up with it if you want to, but it hangs in there the same way I just pulled out that cover. So when you get in and out, you can take your shoes off if they're dirty, drop them in here on the outside of your tent. Here is the poles. And I'm gonna take you guys off the tripod and walk you around. Pull your poles out. You got a hole to go through here. And their sides have zippers, so you can unzip it and open it up, or you can zip them down. I think I'm gonna zip them up like that. How nice is this? And you guys are gonna be shocked when I show you the inside dimensions of this. So I didn't give you the outside dimensions. I'm gonna put them on the screen right now. So when this thing is completely shut, this on the screen is the outside dimensions of this one. Now this is a 3-person. I think they've also got a Bivy 4-person, which is a little bit bigger. So if you've got a bigger truck, like a full-size bed on a Ford or something like that, it would probably fit your bed a little bit better. This one is perfect for these compact Toyota trucks like this though. I mean, it fits this bed perfectly. And I've got 2 more poles for the front window, which I'm not gonna prop it open because the way I got mine mounted, it's kind of low profile. And this one's got the rain fly already attached to the top. You can actually use their little straps here and pull them tight. Got your see-through windows on the side. This thing is awesome. Before I take you guys on the inside, let me walk you around the outside while it's open. And I don't have all the straps holding the rain fly down. I just kind of strapped this front one down so you could see how it's see-through. So you got a nice clear shot. Light's gonna be able to come through there, but it's gonna keep rain out when you got your door open. And there's actually a skylight that you'll see in just a minute on top of the rain fly, and you can have natural light as you're gonna see once we get inside there. But here's what it looks like when it's open. If that sun don't ruin the shot, look at that. Nice, compact. Here's how the top looks. Now you get a good shot of the shape of the top and the way they kind of make it aerodynamic. But it's a nice, solid, hard shell tent. A few things that you get with it, I'm gonna show you really quick. So on top of the poles that you get for your windows, these are the 2 for the other side window, this by the cab. You get a tool kit, you get some bungee straps. You even get this LED strip. I don't have it in there, but this is it right here. So this is an LED strip inside of a little weatherproof case with Velcro on the back. You can stick this across the top of the ceiling in there and plug it up to like a little battery pack and have your own lights inside there for, you know, for nighttime or whatever. But during the day, you got that skylight. You're gonna have plenty of light in there. The instruction manual comes with it. This is the 1.0. Like I said, I think they just released the V2 of this tent. I thought that the difference in the V2 was just this skylight here. So mine's got the skylight, so I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe it's the hard shell shaped a little bit different, but I absolutely love this thing. So here's the outside. Here's what it looks like from the front cab. Now, as you can see, you've got the option to either prop that window up and zip the sides down, or you can unzip the sides and roll it up like I have here. That way, my Prinsu roof rack would have been in the way for me to use my poles on this side because I've got it mounted so low. So I just rolled that up out of the way. I got plenty of light there now. Man, that thing looks good on back of the truck. It's hard to believe that it is so compact. All right. Let me show you guys the inside. So you got a nice heavy duty aluminum ladder. Got your shoe bag on the side here. You can add another shoe bag to this side if you wanted to. It just runs in that track system. But the inside is absolutely huge. Look at this. I'm gonna get in here and lay down in just a minute if I can get a good shot of it, but I'm gonna put the dimensions of this tent, this is a 3-person, on the screen right now when open, and this is the dimensions of the inside of the tent when it's completely open. It is huge. I mean, this is just as big, if not bigger on the inside than most of those full-size tents that I've been reviewing here on the channel lately. Here is the skylight. Let's see if I can angle it up. Look at that. Skylight in the back. The top, I guess this is the bottom side of the hard shell. It's actually textured, so it's really soft to the touch. I'm not sure what kind of fabric it is on there, but it's nice and textured. You've got 3, 6, and 9 pouches right here for you to stick stuff like your socks, underwear, hats, whatever. It just kind of hangs there on the wall. Got your front window here, and then your back window back here. And what's cool about this bed, this is actually 2 inches thick. Let me step back down to show you. So the mattress is 2 inches thick, but it's also got a zipper. So you can unzip this and take it off and throw it in the washing machine and actually wash the mattress of your rooftop tent, which that's the first. Out of all the tents that I've had, I believe this is the first one that you can actually take the mattress out of the cover and throw it in the washing machine and wash it. And it's even got a condensation mat, a nice thick one up under the bottom. And then you can see that nice honeycomb aluminum floor right there. That is super nice. It's got a little bit of insulation on the top. I'm gonna try to climb in here. I've never had my camera that high up before, but I kind of want you guys to see. So I'm 5'9", and I've got my dirty boots in here already. I'm glad you can unzip this mattress and wash it. Let me move my phone. So you can throw your phone in that back pouch back there. But I'm 5'9". I'm nowhere near the top yet. This is so much room. To be such a compact tent, and I don't even know if you can see me right now because of the sunlight, but to be such a compact tent, this thing has got a ton of room. I honestly think this has got more room than the last tent that my wife and I, that full-size tent that we took up north and went camping in. This is gonna be nice. Right, now I'll take you guys all the way in here so you can kind of see from this end the point of view. So like I said, this is the top of the inside, and it's nice and thick. It's some sort of foam with a fabric material over it. It's super soft, nice and insulated. The tent itself has actually got a zipper all the way around, so you could actually unzip this entire tent and clean it if you needed to, or repair it if you damage it somehow. But here's the struts. They're actually on the inside of the tent, not the outside, which is really cool. Keeps them out of the weather. Here's a closer picture of that pouch system on the back. Let's see if you can see how much room there is in this tent. There's the skylight up at the top. It's got a strap for closing the top. It's just kind of laying on there. Now I've got this open, so there is a mosquito net, but on the Rainfly, there's actual plastic. So you're not seeing just the mosquito net here. That's actually a see-through plastic Rainfly on top. But yeah, you would never think that such a small, compact tent would have this much room on the inside. So for those of you that have been on the fence about buying a rooftop tent because you didn't really have the room in your garage because the tents are so big, this is a really good option for you to look into. It being so low profile, you don't have to worry about clearance above your garage door. I can clearly just drive in and out of my garage because this tent actually sits lower than the front cab of my truck, the way I got my setup going. So if you've been on the fence because the tents are just too big, check out this thing. This thing is super lightweight, it's compact, as you've seen. It fits on the smallest truck bed on the market. This 5-foot Toyota bed, I don't think they make them much smaller than that, and this fits directly on top of it like it was meant to be there. So I really like how slick the sides are too. I don't like having the hinges and the struts on the outside of my tents. I love how they were able to hide everything. So from the outside, most people would think that this is just a storage box, like one of those Yakima storage boxes on the back of my truck, until they see me pop it out, and I've got this huge tent now that come out of that little storage box. So this thing is really cool. If you've never heard of Benny Hike, be sure to go check out their website. I'm gonna have all of this linked below this video. So go check them out. Check out their hard shell awnings that I reviewed a few weeks ago. I'll have that video at the end of this video if you wanna go check out that if you hadn't seen it yet. They've got more than just this bivy tent. Like I said, they've got a V2 now there, and they've got some other options. If you want something a little bit bigger than this, they've got it for you there. So that's gonna do it for this week's video, guys. I really appreciate you watching. If you're new, make sure you check out my other videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next Monday at 6 o'clock. Peace.